Good morning. Well, I'm sorry. Good evening. It's not morning anymore. There was a delay today for our dose of encouragement, which caused me to still believe it is a morning, but it's not morning. It's evening, and I apologize for the delay. And we are still here to bring you your dose of encouragement on this good sunny day. And so, what we're going to be looking at today is Psalm 34, verses 1 through 6. Let me turn my volume up, make sure that it's up so you can hear me. I suppose you can. All right, so we're going to be thinking about smiling today. Smiling. I know I don't keep a smile on my face the whole entire time I'm doing this dose of encouragement, but I am happy. So we're going to be talking about the two together, smiling and happy, how they relate to one another. So let's go ahead and read Psalms 34, 1 through 6, which reads as follows. I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. My soul shall make its boast in the Lord. The humble shall hear of it and be glad. O magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt his name together. I sought the Lord, and he heard me, and delivered me from all my fears. They looked to him and were radiant, and their faces were not ashamed. This poor man cried out, and the Lord heard him and saved him out of all his troubles. So this is a psalm of David when he pretended to be mad, pretended madness before Abimelech, who had driven him away, and he had departed. And so what I like about this psalm is that David here shows us why he should be so happy and why he should be smiling right now at that moment. David went through a lot of things as God's servant, as a king for God's people, and it wasn't an easy job being king. And I'm sure that there were days where he was frustrated. And of course we see that throughout the Psalms, but there are days he was frustrated, days he didn't feel his best, days where he just may have wanted to give up. But what we see with David is that no matter what the circumstances were, and no matter how he may have felt, that did not stop him from being happy. Because even in the midst of trial and tribulation, he purposely found reason to be happy and to be smiling. And so we see in the verses that it takes effort to be happy. It takes effort to receive joy from God. In the verses, these are actions being performed by the person or by David. He says, I will bless the Lord at all times. That's one action. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. That's two. My soul shall make its boast in the Lord. The humble shall hear of it and be glad. Magnify the Lord with me. Let us exalt his name. I sought the Lord. He heard me. They looked to him and were radiant. This poor man cried out. So what I'm saying is, in order for us to be happy, to find true happiness, because happiness and true joy and true happiness only comes from having a relationship with God, being a part of His kingdom, being His child, Him being your Father, and you can truly have happiness and joy and peace. We cannot find those things in the world at all. Money cannot give it to you. Material things, friends cannot give it to you. They can be a degree of joy and happiness, but true happiness comes from God and from within. But back to the verses, the reason that David and other people like him could find happiness is because they performed an action towards God and received something in return, and that was happiness, and that was joy, and that was peace. And so the message here is true happiness comes from God, but that happiness only comes when we are doing something for God and our actions are directed towards God. So I hope that this message blessed you today. I hope that you find comfort in it. And smile today if you are a child of God. If you know that God is your refuge, that God will take care of you, and all you have to do is eat, drink, and be merry, and realize that God will not set you up for failure. God will not give you any misfortune. There might be trials and tribulations, but those things are designed for your perseverance and endurance, but they're to continue your happiness, but not for your misfortune. So, you guys have a blessed day. Please like, share, and comment on these videos. I do appreciate you guys. And again, smile.